I'm about to backtest 432 AI trading strategies to see which one is the best. I've created a custom, and this took weeks by the way, backtesting tool, which can backtest custom strategies, so I can build them myself with Claude Fable. I can literally voice prompt and create a strategy from scratch. And I can also compare the best strategies in the market. We are going to put all of these top strategies head to head across multiple variants of different asset pairs, 432 to be exact, to find out what is the best strategy. Let's click run batch. What the app's going to do is it's going to start scanning every single strategy. So it's got over 430 runs to do. When the time is right, I'll explain how you can get access to it because I do plan on making it public. But what I am going to make public, which I'll show you later today, is a GitHub, the full instructions of how you can replicate a similar backtesting system on your own. I'll give you, using the link in the description below, the free link to the GitHub, which is going to have a ton of information that you can feed into Claude as to the actual systems that are behind this stuff, because Claude on its own is going to hallucinate. You actually need to find the right MCPs and plug it into the right data source. We have the results. 500 executions. So I'm going to rank by out of sample so I can actually see what performed. So now this is in order of performance. So the number one strategy received a 289% return out of sample. Out of sample is the final 30%. So if you click into the strategy, you could see the full profit over the full period, including in sample, which is the first 70%, up until November 18th, 2023. And then the out of sample, which is the final 30% from November 18th, 2023 until today. So you can see the win rate is very similar across both time periods, and it actually had a better Sharpe ratio in the most recent period, which means that it has better risk-adjusted parameters. So that was a Donchian breakout strategy, which is where traders buy when an asset's price exceeds its highest high over a set period. The interesting thing about this is that it performed well on Ethereum, even though the last few years haven't been that good for Ethereum. So I'm keen to dig into the data. Now, we did this across crypto because it's the easiest to get data from, but in the future, we can apply this to stocks as well. Any stock, any index, it doesn't really matter, but you can see most of the strategies that performed well are across Doge and ETH. If we want to filter for Bitcoin, we can search BTC, and then we can look at the best pure strategies on BTC. So the best one on BTC in particular was the MACD trend, which had a net profit, a combined profit of 52.2%. The out of sample net profit was 86.1%. You can see at one point, the $10,000 account was $23,700. I'm very keen to see how much money the top strategy, the Donchian strategy, actually performed on ETH, because I think the number could be crazy. Okay, that's more insane than I thought. $544,818. And it's actually maintained. It hasn't really round tripped too much. It's been a pretty, obviously it's had some downs, but a pretty consistent grind to the upside. So I'm keen to actually look into this strategy even more. And we could actually also apply it to Bitcoin.